Lagos has unusual energy so special, so productive and very artistic. This energy is the reason it has become an investment destination of choice. Its emerging creative and fashion industries and a growing list of entertainment icons are the icing on the cake. Today, Lagos takes pride in its thriving nightlife. This is why residents say Lagos never goes to sleep. Lagosians work very hard and they play hard.
I work hard and then I play harder.
With top-notch security, progressive economy and increasing infrastructure, Lagos has earned a place of excellence in Nigeria and West Africa. This is why the state attracts all and sundry from across the world. Records show that Lagos is one of the top 3 most visited African cities. But a large number of the guests come strictly for business and would rather go to neighboring African countries for fun. Sadly, Lagos does not have a reputation for being a leisure destination. The water in and around the state is grossly underutilized for tourism, and its museums, cultural heritage centers and other tourism centers are all crying for patronage. Governor Akinwumi Ambode sees the possibility of further diversifying the Lagos economy through tourism and creating jobs for the state's teeming youth population.
66% of the people in Lagos are below the age of 35. In another 5-10 years, what will happen to them? About 2/3 of that bracket are jobless. But you know what? They have talent, they are innovative, they are creative, they want to play music, they want to do other things, they want to makeup, they want to be tailors, they want to be anything. So there's dignity in labor.
His calculus is simple. His desire is to make Lagos a major tourism hub in Africa.
You can use tourism, you can use entertainment and arts, you can use culture, you can use hospitality, you can also use sports to drive a new Lagos. I see the future of Lagos there. That's where the future of Lagos is.
Between 2015 and now, Governor Akinwumi Ambode and his team have been working really hard towards achieving their ambitious goal.
So that's why you see me, I go to the National Arts Theatre, I want to take it. You see me, I go to the National Stadium, I want to take it. You see me, I'm in the National Museum, I want to build a new museum for Lagos. So it's not about me, it's about the future of these people who are below the age of 35.
To fully understand the Lagos State Tourism Blueprint, I visited the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture at the State Secretariat in Alausa, Ikeja. The Acting Commissioner for Tourism, Honorable Adebimpe Akinshola, is leading a team to visit the 78-hectare Lekki Conservation Center on the island. So we set out on a journey of adventure. Lekki Conservation Center is along the Lekki-Epe Expressway. It is 41 kilometers from Alausa in Ikeja and travel time is about 1 hour 20 minutes. After a hassle-free travel, we arrived at the Lekki Conservation Center. This beautiful con-topped reception hall first caught my attention. Right in front of it are tourists queuing to enter the nature reserve. Many of them could not have held back the excitement of seeing birds and monkeys enjoy the warmth of the sun. Almost everyone took pictures. In the crowd, I sighted the Lagos State Acting Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Adebimpe Akinshola, being welcomed by the management of the Lekki Conservation Center. It was the first time she was visiting the Urban Nature Reserve in an official capacity. She was shown into a receiving room and was briefed about the adventure ahead. At this point, I had not had the opportunity to meet with her, but just after the meeting, she was led into the nature reserve. There were woodland, swamp forest and a savanna in this forest. The woodland houses Moana monkeys. This wooden trail is laid over a swamp which is home to fishes, monkeys, monitor lizards, snakes and crocodiles. The Atlantic Ocean is about 1.3 kilometers behind the forest. As I walked into the forest, I guess the monkeys noticed and were gracious to welcome me to their sanctuary. 2 minutes into the forest, I finally met the Acting Commissioner and her team. They were at a rest stop. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Nice to have you on Inside Lagos.
My pleasure.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
May I meet them? Who are they?
My own name is Adeni Ikaonwu.
Okay.
The Director General, Nigerian Conservation Foundation.
Okay. Nice meeting you, sir.
Adedayo Mahmoud, Technical Programs Department for Nigerian Conservation Foundation.
So what is this place all about? For the purpose of this visit, Adedayo Mahmoud will be a tour guide.
We've recorded sightings of bush bugs and Maxwell Duiker. Maxwell Duiker is called Etu in Yoruba. Bush bug is called Igala in Yoruba. And sometimes you have arrays of snakes that come around there, notably cobra, vipers, and the royal python. They are all here. But they have been used to long years of protection. And this place in 1990 was already degraded grassland. Now, if we argue for conservation, Lekki Conservation Center readily comes to mind as a classical example. And this further demonstrates one of the unique attributes of forests, which is the ability to recover, ability to regenerate on their own if they are left undisturbed in the wild. We are grateful at the Nigerian Conservation Foundation to the Lagos State government for having seen the potentials in the Lekki Conservation Center and for having partnered with us and provided the funds to actually introduce more modern facilities, eco-tourist facilities. And now Lekki, in 2014, Lekki won the TripAdvisor Destination Point of the Year. We were the award winner. We came first. And there is nowhere we turn to in Africa today that they don't speak about Lekki Conservation Center. But we still need more of partnership support from governments, corporate bodies, as well as individuals to actually take Lekki beyond where we think our imagination.
The acting commissioner for tourism was excited about what she had seen so far.
I am very, very proud and happy to be a Lagosian.
Okay.
I'm very happy to live in Lagos. I'm very happy to be part of the government of Lagos State. I am very happy to be part of the progress, being, experienced by Lagosians. Through ìtẹ̀síwájú ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, òun ló jẹ wá lógún. And kudos to my governor, my boss, the man who has decided to put Lagos on the world map as far as tourism, arts, culture, entertainment is concerned.
I have read so much about the Canopy Walkway in the Lekki Conservation Center. It is the longest in Africa and the second largest in the world. It is longer than the one in Kakum National Park in Ghana.
It used to be the one in Kakum that is at Cape Coast in Ghana. It's only 350 meters long.
Oh.
Lagos State government partnered with NCF to create a unique atmosphere here. We wanted to be different.
Okay.
We wanted something quite unique. That was why we said, why can't we be the longest?
Okay.
And today as we speak, the Lekki Conservation Center, courtesy of Lagos State government through the Ministry of Tourism, is actually the longest in Africa.
We are now at the entry portal of the Canopy Walkway. I learned this place is the longest in Africa and the second largest in the world. It is 401 meters long. That is huge. Shall we go together?
Yes.
Would you like to go first?
You go first. Don't worry.
God is my strength. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a skywalk. This walkway was donated to the Lekki Conservation Center by the Lagos State government. It is an area footbridge. It is 401 meters long, 22.5 meters high at its highest span, and 0.6 meters wide. It is self-supported and made of aluminum to withstand the salinity of the environment and dampness of the swamp. The dangling of the canopy and the feeling of skywalking is trembling. To be honest, I'm scared.
Okay. Hey! The thing is doing ka-ka-ka.
Halfway into the first of the 6 portals, I became really scared.
Have you ever had a situation whereby snake fall from the tree?
They do.
They do. Oluwashan for me.
The greatest enemy to animals, including snakes,
I guess my fares were gone after crossing the first portal. Our tour guide told us the remaining portals ahead were much higher.
This is the first tower of the canopy walkway, and we have 5 more to go. It's a whole lot of work. Yeah, thank you. 6.
Honorable Commissioner.
Oh my God. This thing is getting higher and higher.
Yes,
You are not welcome. 7.5 meters.
me, I know they go down one again.
No, you promised me, ma.
Honorable Commissioner.
Together, we are together in
We are
this, ma.
glad. DG is happy to receive you at the first tower of the Lekki Conservation Center, Canopy Walkway.
Okay.
Is 7.5 meters above the ground level. It is to enable us have a closer view of what it is at the treetop within the canopy. The popular saying is that the higher we go, the cooler it becomes. If we notice the air that we breathe in now here is different from what we breathe while at the forest floor. So we have 5 more of these towers. They are spaced 50 meters apart. The second tower is 15 meters above the ground. The third tower is 22.5 meters above the ground. The fourth tower as well is still 22.5 meters above the ground. From there, we now start descending. The fifth one is 15. The sixth one is 7.5 until we come down to the exit portal, which is at the ground floor.
So we just started now.
Yes, this is the first.
We are going 6.
We are now 22.5 meters above the ground. The entire nature reserve is right below our feet. I was told this height is equivalent to the height of a 3-story building. This is the 6th and the last tower. As we climbed, I asked the tour guide about the technology used in constructing the canopy walkway.
The technology, they only looked at Kakum, and they were now thinking they came around to look at our environment. The terrain that obtains here is different from what obtains at Kakum. Kakum is high forest environment, and you have big trees there. So the canopy walkway there in Kakum was built around trees, and it's woody. All the footing walking platforms there, they are woody. They equally have nettings around, but here you can't use wood because this is Lekki. The soil is light. For anchorage, for farmlands, and for security, you mustn't go for wood. They now arrived at the choice of aluminium. Also, because of the water from the sea is always high in salt content. So any wood that you put here will easily erode, and it's a security thing. Okay. So we ran after the consultants, the contractors that actually constructed that of Kakum. It's the same set of Canadians. There are 2. They are based in Vancouver, in Canada. So they came around, look at the design, look at the terrain, and they came up with the design. Which, as we speak today, in terms of engineering, is the best around the world. In terms of innovation, is the best as well. Yes.
Okay. Now this one now is descending.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We now go to 15 meters above the ground. We now go down to 7.5 above the ground.
Okay.
We now go to the ground.
Okay. So
At last, we made it.
I made it! Woo!
I made it. I made it.
We are now approaching the family park.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
The LCC Family Park.
Okay.
The park spreads across 30 hectares of land and provides the serenity and beauty of nature. It was built by the Lagos State government to serve as the picnic and recreation area within the savannah. The park has quail and tilapia ponds, a jungle gym, 2 volleyball pitches, a street tennis pitch, 3 large gazeballs, several umbrella huts, 8 floorboard games, and non-aggressive birds.
Governor Bode said they will transform some landmark areas in the Marina and Onikon axis to a world-class one-stop recreation and tourism center. What is the Lagos State government planning?
Thank you very much. In the budget of Lagos State for this year, a particular amount has also has been earmarked for that project. That project, when it starts, will take about 2 years, you know, to complete, and work is already going on. And the axes are the National Museum that part of has been given to Lagos State, that Lagos State is already developing. The J.K. Randu that is going to be developed. The Presidential State House that is beside the Lagos House is going to be turned into a museum of leadership also in Lagos. And then the Freedom Park. You know, all this area, the Tafawa Balewa Square, all these axes is where the government of Lagos State want to transform into a tourism hub. So it's going to be a one-stop shop when you come from anywhere, and there's going to be, you know, hotels whereby when you come, you can stay overnight after doing your tourism business. And you know, the exciting thing is that there's going to be a skywalk that some consultants are still working on. It's going to be a huge and exciting, you know, area for tourists.
Your ministry is a very busy one. You had one Lagos Fiesta, Lagos Street Party, and many other activities like that. And there was a time that you had a press conference, and in that press conference, I remember that I asked that when is your ministry coming up with a calendar, and you said that will happen soon. So what is the stage now?
So the calendar of activities is almost completed, because we have so many new activities coming into it. We have already established the One Lagos Fiesta, we have established the Lagos Street Party. There are other programs that, like the Black Heritage program that we do. We have the Tourism Summit. We have a lot of programs that has not been in the program of the ministry before that we want to put into it. So we are still, you know, developing the programs, and then by the time these programs are completed, this calendar, by the time it is completed, we will get to know some of the things that we will be doing in the ministry.
We spoke about Lagos at 50 celebration.
What should Lagosians look forward to on Lagos at 50 celebration?
So many exciting things. We have some dance drama like Kakadu. We're going to have Kakadu. We're going to have Waka the musical. We're going to have Heartbeats. We're going to have fashion show. We're going to have a sort of local government carnival. You know, the carnival is going to be on divisional level. The divisions, all the divisions coming together to showcase their culture, their food and all that. We're going to have parade of colors.
What is Kakadu?
Kakadu is a sort of stage play that talked about, you know, when I watched it, the last time I watched it, talked about the time of war in Nigeria, pre and
okay, so it's a stage play in a nutshell. Okay.
In a nutshell. And we're going to have fashion show, as I said. We're going to have the arts exhibition for schools, from primary to secondary school. We're going to have parade of colors, and what I mean by parade of colors is to showcase the ethnic group and multinational group that are in Lagos, be it India, Japan, Japanese, Nigeria, Edo, Ekiti. Everybody that lives in Lagos, we do parade of their, you know, showcasing their culture and all that, and we have tagged that parade of colors. So it's going to be part of it. We're going to have Ibile games, you know,
Ayolokmo, things like that.
Everything. And we're going to have the banquets. We're going to have conferences. We're going to have book launch. And I tell you what, we're going to launch the Lagos Anthem.
All these activities cannot start and end in one day, even not in 1 week. Yes. So when is the starting point and the ending point?
We already started. Like every activity of the Lagos State government now, of every ministry, will be tagged to Lagos at 50. Okay. For instance, March 8th, we did the International Women's Day organized by WAPA. So it is part of what we have subsumed into the Lagos at 50, program.
I need the event proper in May, because May will be very busy in Lagos.
We are starting, all these events will be starting in April, because we are going to have 50 artists playing. We are going to have jazz. We are going to have photo exhibition. We are going to have a lot of things happening. So the month of May itself is going to be busy from first day of April, first day of May to 29th. 27th is the D-Day, but 29th is also the Democracy Day to celebrate 2 years in office of His Excellency the Governor. So, and after May, every other program that we'll be having till the end of the year, we have the Lagos at 50 attached to it. We have a lot of things that we'll be doing in the ministry as our capital project this year. One of it is the transformation of the Onikon Axis and Marina to a tourism hub. It's part of the budget. And the second one is the building of 6 theaters across Lagos State, part of it. And then part of it is, putting in place all these iconic structures all over Lagos. You will see it has started already. We have commissioned 2, King Gado, Prince Olofin. Apart from that, 19 other monuments are still, springing up all across Lagos State. And another one is the JJT Park in front of the Lagos State House of Assembly. If you pass through there, you will see that the place is cordoned off, work is going on there. By the time they open that thing, these are some of the things that we will commission to celebrate Lagos at 50. They will be ready.
We even saw the Tinubu Square, and that was also fantastic.
Fantastic. So we have upgraded that also. And some of the projects that we have in Badagry, some of them will be ready for commissioning to mark Lagos at 50. So these are the capital projects that the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture have, that we have such a...
And I also saw you taking note of some of the things that you want the state government to still do here.
Yes.
I've seen you taking notes.
Yes, this park that we are, this is the family park for this NCF. And this place is put up by the Lagos State government. And there's reason for it, for family outing, for people to come and relax, even for outsiders to come. And some of the facilities that have been put in place, we can see that some of them are already dilapidating. And then I am sure that the government of Lagos State will not be happy to see what we have put money into to go this way. Definitely taking note, we are going to go back home. We are going to, develop a sort of report and, present to His Excellency the Governor of Lagos State. And I know that he is eager, he's sincere, and he's ready. And as you can see, all what he has been doing in the area of tourism, arts and culture, we are going to present this to him. And I am sure very, very soon he will take action on this place. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma, for coming up on Inside Lagos, and we really, really appreciate you, and we enjoyed your company.
Thank you.
And I believe with this, Lagos State has a very bright future when it comes to tourism, culture, and art.
Yes.
Really.
Lagosians should be expectant.
With the ongoing projects across Lagos, Governor Akinwumi Ambode and his team are inevitably on the path of making history.
I don't know where to drop this, but let me just drop it here. The other time I was here, I was just standing. The truth of the matter is that I don't know how to play chess. And if you do, why not challenge a friend here and just do your thing? And that has been our package for today. Many thanks for watching. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi. Bye for now.